What's up, everybody? This is DJ Lionhead, and this is the Support Your Boy podcast. Today, we got a great guest. A guest, I would say he is an up-and-coming, not only artist, but an up-and-coming person on TikTok that if you've seen him live on TikTok, man, you just can't turn away. Especially if you love that 90s shit. If you love that 90s shit, you're going to love this 90s nigga. I'm telling you. So, I believe he hails from Long Beach, California. Yeah, man. If you ever did love the 90s sound, the 90s vibe, because you know I do, then you're going to love this brother right here. Man, he is the one. He is the only. Little Woofy. Wow. Yeah.
What's up with you, man? Pleasure having me, man. Pleasure being here too.
Man, my first question, of course, how'd you get that name?
Well, I had got it when I was watching Snoop got a song called Woof. And if y'all remember that was on the No Limit with Master P.
Yeah.
And he had the song called Woof, and I seen the music video how the name was written. So I was like, damn, that's dope. I'm like, all right, maybe I can rock with that.
Yeah.
I seen nobody yet. This was like when I was like 6th grade. So I've been having this name since 6th grade.
Damn.
Yeah.
So you always, I don't mean to get into your age, but
Yeah.
you always been into the 90s kind of sound?
Yeah, always. I grew up with a lot of older people, my pops, uncles, so everybody always had cassette tapes of, MCs from the 80s going into the 90s. I remember he had that DJ Denali West Coast Classics Volume 3. And that was the one that changed my life right there.
Damn.
Yeah.
You get like a lot of do you have like homies who be like, man, why you always in that 90s shit? Why don't you do some of this young boy shit or some of this,
I had it was funny because I had busted a freestyle for one of Snoop's homies called Lil Half Dead. And Lil Half Dead heard me when I was on my way to Vegas with like 2 other people. And I busted a cold freestyle for him. He was like, that's cool. He said, but so let's do the Migos. Let's get it to the Migos thing.
Right.
So I was like, yeah, Migos is dope. Migos is dope. And I'm like, but everybody doing that today. So I knew that this was a lane that not either a lot of people or anybody is doing. And I knew that couldn't nobody say, yeah, he just band hopping because everybody else doing it. So now he felt like he got to do it in order to turn up. You know what I'm saying? I ain't wanted to be like that because then I'll be fake.
Yeah, I feel that. I definitely feel that shit. I want to make sure people know that you do have an album out right now called Hound's World, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Y'all go check that out. Hound's World on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all that. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah, man. I checked out the albums. I just came home from work and I was riding in my car listening to it. I mean, I loved it. It definitely gave me that 90s feel to it. My favorite song is, of course, Jump in the Funk. That shit is dope, bro. Jump in the Funk is dope.
Yeah, that's a hard one. That's a hard one, man. Appreciate that.
Man.
Yeah.
It's weird because I know you can't tell because of the mask, but I'm an old head myself. I'm almost 50. So I'm not 50 yet though, but I'm almost there. But anyways, so I love the style that you bring it, man. So it is not only, I wouldn't say rare, it feels good to see something that came from where I came from being appreciated by someone. I don't know your age. You're probably in your 30s for all I know right now, which is still good because most people in their 30s want to do the young folks is doing.
Right.
So how do you feel about when you start seeing older folks doing younger type music?
Now, I mean, I guess it's like 2 sides of the coin with that. On one side, it's like, if that's what you like, that's what you like. If you feel that, I don't see no problem in doing that. But I also feel like I don't want it to seem like people only doing that so they can check that meal ticket. Because I always look at it like whatever you put out or you produce or you rap, you want to be happy with that when you go to sleep. So you don't want to be doing those songs. You're like, damn, I can't believe I'm up here talking about lollipops. You know what I'm saying? You sitting there, you like, damn, I'm out here talking about pogo sticks and stuff, weird stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't want to be doing nothing like that. And putting yourself in a whole nother basket. Yeah, you want to stay right where you feel comfortable. Yeah,
So,
most definitely.
I have a little segment I do. It's called "What's Your Preference?" I'm going to do a couple of questions. It's going to be about your writing process
Hmm.
and performance. I know you performed before.
Yeah,
I
definitely.
know you have. So,
Yeah.
okay. So here's question number one. Woofy Woof.
Yes,
When
sir.
you when you are on stage, okay,
Hmm.
what's your preference in this situation? You're on stage and the crowd is really thick, but you notice that the crowd has mostly women up front. Okay, you're
Hmm.
like, oh shit, women came through for me, and you start doing your thing, and out of nowhere, some underwears come out the crowd, hit you in your chest, and fall to the ground. What's your preference that they throw, bras or panties?
That's a new question. Man, I ain't gonna lie. Okay, the freak in me, like, all right, you could throw some panties, baby. But then again, you don't know. You don't know if it's that time of month. You know what I'm saying? You don't know if it's been a long day. So I
Yeah.
might, I don't know. I might have to resort to the bras. You know what I'm saying? It's, you know what I'm saying?
I get it. I get it. Hell yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So, there's another one which is okay. Save another one about your performance situation. Um, let's say you're performing, right?
Hmm.
The crowd is going crazy, and you started noticing that everybody looks kind of like they fucked up. What's your preference that the crowd be intoxicated with? 80% weed or 80% drink?
Oh shit, the weed. Yeah. Yeah, the weed, that's easy. Hell yeah. We don't need niggas dying tonight. Hell yeah. Some
Uh,
Hennessy passed around to the homies. Yeah, somebody getting blasted tonight. Fuck that. Yeah, nah. Weed.
oh man.
Now, I'm not saying don't have drink. I ain't saying
Mhm.
that. But I'm just saying if we was to like what would be the overall preference,
Right.
yeah, I would definitely suggest weed, especially if it's a G Funk party
Yep.
and we gonna have gangbangers and hustlers and all that type of stuff that know this type of music, especially them old school cats. Yeah, we
Hmm.
want them old school cats high. We want to-
Okay. Here's the last one here. When you just more of your preference on performance. When you're
Mhm.
on stage, Woofy Wolf, what's your preference? Wireless mic or corded?
Oh, I want the wireless. Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, I don't need to be falling over stage. Yeah, I'm cool. Yeah, give me the
Damn,
wireless. Yeah.
I get you.
You
Okay.
know what I'm saying?
So when you started to, because I know you from your freestyle. I wish I knew more from the beginning, but I'm glad I caught on to you when I did. So
Yeah.
from your freestyles, when did you start freestyling knowing you were good at it?
I started freestyling in the third grade. My dad had the Run DMC Down with the Kings, and you
Hmm.
always know at the end of the song they always let the beat kind of play by itself
Hmm.
after they finish rapping. So I will always rap on that. So then I started going to elementary school. I started freestyling in classrooms. I got to fifth grade. I started battling people in church on the
Hmm.
stage. After that, I started battling people in sixth grade in the cafeteria, junior high. Once I got to high school, I started laying stuff down. I was freestyling on tapes, on beats, and I would pass it out. And they'd be like, "Bro, you freestyle this? Like, you too young to be rapping like this." Like,
Huh. Okay.
so yeah, that's really how it started for sure, for sure.
That is dope.
Yeah.
And you always had this kind of '90s flow when you first started rapping, or you were some other shit before?
Nah, it's always been old school. The one I would say who really first changed and shifted my style
Hmm.
was 18-year-old Snoop
Hmm.
and Young Corrupt.
Ooh, that's a good one. Corrupt is
Yeah, yeah.
fire. People
Corrupt
don't
was
give him.
different.
Yeah, people don't really give him his props. Corrupt is a fire ass lyricist.
I've never heard nobody sound like him,
Yeah,
especially like
I
hearing
haven't
it
either.
at like 9 years old. I'm like, what the like it was crazy. Yeah.
Man,
So that's been a huge like when I rap, Corrupt is definitely one of the biggest influences on me for sure.
okay.
Yeah.
So what gave you the idea to do freestyles on TikTok?
Well, I wanted to make some extra money,
Yeah.
and I never live streamed, especially the way I'm doing it now consistently. Never really did it, so I was always a little like, damn, I don't know what I'll do. I don't know what I'll do until I seen people that was like, yo, you got to pick a niche, and
Uh-huh.
it need to be a niche that people gonna always know you by every time you go live. So
Yeah.
my niche, I was like, man, I know how to freestyle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I don't see no. I mean, I'm not saying nobody didn't freestyle on here, but I didn't see anybody that was free, especially doing the '90s freestyles.
No,
So I'm
I ain't
like,
never
yeah,
seen it. I ain't never seen it.
yeah. So
When
I
I first saw
figured,
you, I'm pretty sure everybody's doing this. When they first see you, they thinking, "Oh man, he over there looking at his verses and rapping and shit." But then when you start mentioning people's names and people coming up in the line, like, "Oh, this nigga doing it for real."
yeah. Cause
He's like,
I
"Let me
know
do
people
that."
gonna be thinking I'm right, and I had one dude, he just could not believe it. He's like, "Nah, you had this written, you had this written." I even threw his name in it while I was reading it and reading what he writing. He still didn't believe it.
Damn. Damn.
Yeah, that's
But I
crazy.
also checked out some other your tracks, and I see that some of the collaborations you have. First of all, I'm not only a podcaster, but like I said, DJ, but I'm also a beat maker. I definitely want to give props out to your homie, your homie Fresh Prince. He got some fire
Fresh Prince.
beats.
Salute Fresh Prince. Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
dog.
yeah.
Yeah,
I feel like
yeah.
you had collabs with people like Black C from RBL.
I got Black Sea number. Salute to Black Sea. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Because I'm out here in Sacramento, but I'm from San Francisco myself. So I love,
Salute to the Sacktown and Frisco, San
hell
Francisco.
yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah,
That part.
yeah, man. So I have some more questions I want to ask you, just more about some music shit. Let me get
Okay.
everything set up here. First question I want to ask you is AI in music.
hmm
You with it? Not with it? What's your thoughts?
AI in music. I ain't gonna lie, I think it's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I think sometimes if you are going to use AI, I don't know. For me, I would use it just only as a hook.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? But just keep the lid because I feel like people are using the AI and rapping it, using the AI to rap, and it's not really them. You know what I'm saying? It just takes away from the feeling and the essence of exactly what you're trying to put out. But for me, I'm not really an AI dude. Like me, I like to keep it old school. Not
yeah,
saying I wouldn't ever use it, but I'm just saying like just mentally, I'm just old school with it. So I don't mind laying in the studio for about 15 hours coming up with 10, 15, 20 songs. You know what I'm saying? Because
yeah.
that's just what's in me. That's like that Pac in me. Like I'm like him. I'll be in the studio just like that with some Hennessy and a
Yep.
blunt.
Hell yeah.
I'll wreck some
That,
shit.
that reminds me of a situation. So just to get your opinion on this, let's just say there's a rapper in your city who you don't really know him, but he loves your shit so much. He's like, bruh, just give me 116. Come to the studio right now. I got 250 waiting on you as soon as you step through the door. You're like, okay, 250, I'm gonna come through. You go in there and the beat is fire and the
hmm
hook is fire that's done. You're like, oh shit. And you start rapping and it's going real well, right? You're like, oh, this shit is
Right.
dope. And you finish your verse and then you look at the homie and you're like, okay, I'm done. Go ahead and do your thing, right?
hmm
And he tells you, hold on, bro. I'm ChatGPT's getting my lyrics together. Yeah. He
He
waiting on
said
his
he said he
ChatGPT
got to get his lyrics together.
his lyrics together through ChatGPT.
Oh damn.
And then he goes do it bar for bar from ChatGPT. Do you go ahead and keep doing the song? Or you're like, nah, bro, I can't fuck with this. How do you feel? It's 250. How do you feel about it?
For 250. Okay, I felt well if he paid me already and I took the money, I'm probably just gonna have to take whatever come with it. Now, if I go in and he's like, I got 250 for you, but you got to complete the song, then I
Right,
give you the money, then
right.
we hear it. Yeah, then I might be like, nah, bro, like you
Yeah, you
some
watch
other
him
shit.
download it, and he even starts the verse off saying intro, and he goes to his verse.
Yeah, that's wild work. That's wild work. I ain't gonna lie. I probably definitely would feel some sort of way because I'd be like, bro, you got some dope shit. I thought that was you. You know what I'm saying? The
Yeah,
whole time you got Chat GPS. Yeah,
yeah,
nah, that's bogus. That's
yeah. That's
bogus.
gotta be. I know it's gotta be tough on a rapper. If you go in the studio and you see some shit like that happen, like, nigga, what you doing? Gotta
Yo,
get y'all work together.
it's wild work because with me, I'm the kind of dude where even if I'm in a room with like 30 MCs and
Mhm.
everybody is, I could be in there with Rakim, Eminem. I'm going to try to do the coldest verse that when
Mhm.
I rap it, they'll be like, let me rewrite something. Because I done had 3 dudes throw away pieces of paper when I was rapping. And they had to
Damn.
restart their whole verse over. They like, damn, man. Whoa. Let me go ahead and do something else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I am. So I'm also that dude. You can write some shit down on Chat GPT, but I'm gonna come up with something that's probably gonna be 50 times better than that shit that you just pulled up. So then you're gonna be like, damn.
Yeah, I gotta come anew.
Yeah, damn, I gotta write some new shit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So, can you name a hip hop trend that you notice right now that's going on that you kind of getting tired of seeing?
You said like a trend?
Yeah, like a trend that's going on, like a hip hop trend. You start seeing like hella people doing. Like, bro, why is they?
I would say, damn, I don't know. What's a trend? Because it used to be a gang of trends. Like it was just motherfuckers that was talking about weird shit.
Hmm.
It used to be a trend where motherfuckers was talking about smoking on that pack,
Yes.
and dudes would get caught up, and they'd be like, "Man, no, I wasn't saying it like that. I wasn't saying." Like yeah, okay. I feel like it's certain trends that come from other cities,
Hmm.
and people will pick that up and try to use it in their city. And I think that
Oh,
shit is
hell
I think
yeah.
that shit is whack as hell because it's like, bro, that ain't how y'all talk. That ain't how y'all now y'all taking Chicago shit or Chicago, y'all taking LA or New York shit. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that should be wild work. Yeah. Nah.
Yeah, I have seen that in the streets where there may be somebody in Sac, or even you probably see it in LA or in Long Beach where people are using phrases. They're using phrases that came strictly from Chicago.
Yeah, I remember when I was in Long Beach, my
Hmm.
homeboy Knowledge, we was on MLK and he was playing that Young Thug when Young Thug first came out. And
Hmm.
how that thing go? Get up the chances.
The
Yeah, I think it's like my life or something.
lifestyle. Yeah,
Yeah, lifestyle. And everybody in Long Beach was playing that shit. Like I
yeah.
remember that and it's going up on a Tuesday. And I was
Yeah.
sitting there like it was OGs coming up in there just rapping that, you know what I'm saying, singing that and shit. They was playing Drake. And
Hmm.
so I knew that it was a new trend of the generation that was starting to come, all over, and everybody was just playing that shit. So
Yeah.
yeah, I did feel some sort of way at first because I was like, damn, I'll never be able to make it doing my shit.
Yeah.
Everybody doing this, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, for sure, for sure.
I feel you, but I think you're doing the right thing because you're staying in your lane. You're not trying to hop in another lane. Hey, pay attention to me. I'm doing your lane. I'm in your lane.
Right,
No, you
right,
ain't doing that. You're trying to stay on yours. And if you want to go ahead and get in the lane, that's cool. If you're not, then kick rocks.
right, right,
I
right.
feel it. I feel that. Okay, so when you make your song, what's the most difficult part about making a song for you?
Uh, I'd say the hook.
Uh,
I never have problems with the verse. It's always the hook. And it's not I wouldn't even say it's really like a problem, but sometimes it can get to a point to where you can hear a beat so fire,
mm-hmm.
you don't want to just come up with any hook.
Yeah.
So then that shit becomes stressful because you want to come up with damn near the perfect hook that's right for the perfect beat.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, when it comes to writing lyrics, that ain't shit to me. I'll either come up with that from the head or I'll write. I done had plenty of songs where I freestyled on it, and
Mm-hmm.
motherfuckers to this day don't know I freestyled on
Damn.
it. They like that shit sound that they like the fuck, like you know what I'm saying. So yeah, that's just how it is with me. But overall,
Mhm.
Yeah, it's the hook.
That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That brings me another question because, believe it or not, um, I write songs too. I'm the opposite. The hooks I do very easy and well, right?
Mm-hmm.
But verses I take a little bit more time. So, but I've asked a lot of artists, and I would love to ask you this because it's just like you might have a good answer for this. I always ask this question because I have a problem, which is writer's block. So, Woofy Wolf,
Yes, sir.
what is your cure for writer's block?
All right. So advice. Okay, well, I'll tell you what I do. Usually, if I have writer's block, I'll play. I'll just give you an example. I'll cut on the Brat,
Mm-hmm.
her 1994 album,
Mm-hmm.
and I'll kick back and I'll listen to her while I'm looking at her album cover. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but it just I can feel what she talking about. I'm listening to the words. I'm catching the vibe. And then once I catch the vibe of exactly what direction I want my lyrics to go in,
Mm-hmm.
like if I want some funky shit, I'm like,
Yeah.
ooh, that's hard. Okay, doom, 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 doom. Okay, let me write something that's starting like that. Doom, doom, doom. As I hop in, watch as I check it. Little Woofy is the dopest one. Vocals on the record, smooth with the passion, sipping thug passion. I'm back on wax, smoking fools like crack addicts. So, yeah, you would just get
Yeah.
into that vibe, something something to inspire you. You can look up
Oh.
Snoop, Corrupt, Daz. You can look up Jay Z, Nas, whoever you got to look up sometime to look at their video, look how they rapping, while they doing their thing and stuff. And then, you might put yourself in that pocket and then boom, it's on. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why hip hop here. You just take a hold of it, all of it.
I've been
You
hearing
know?
all kind of weird ways people do it. I like the way you said it because some people are like, man, you just got to go do some push-ups, take a walk.
Yeah, nah, I ain't gonna tell you nothing crazy like that. Nah, nah, nah. We ain't. I mean, it's good to work out. Get your workout. I did my little workout this morning, but yeah,
Yeah.
nah. I'm gonna tell you the one of my favorite ways is pulling up one of your favorite MCs, a
Mm-hmm.
music video or song, and something that you can vibe to and
Yeah.
catch that direction of where you want to go. So if you want some murderous shit, look up
Mm-hmm.
Snoop Murder Was the Case or something. Brother Lynch Hung.
Yeah.
You want some smooth shit? Listen to Warren G or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Something that's directly where you trying to aim. So yeah.
Okay. Okay. Um,
Hmm.
that's another question I was going to ask you here. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry. I got a list here. I want to think of
Nah,
that.
you good. You good. I feel it. Yeah.
Speaking about performances, can you tell us a funny time you had on stage and what happened?
Oh,
Whether
funny
it
time.
happened to you or somebody else you saw.
Yeah. Okay, so I actually got my performance uploaded on YouTube. Y'all can look up Little Wuffy Wolf interview. They got the show mixed in with the interview all on there. So if y'all look that up on YouTube, look up Little Wuffy Wolf interview. But I was that same night. We was in Austin, Texas. It was a South by Southwest concert, and it
Mm.
was what 2016. So I had my hair long, braid down like old dog from Menace Society. Y'all can check that out. You know what I'm saying? Gangster with it. So
Yeah.
we up in Texas and stuff. I'm like, all right, cool. We had a whole bunch of ladies in there. We get to the show. They like, all right, Wolf, all of y'all go to the back. Y'all go ahead, get ready with the DJ. Found out that Wiz Khalifa's DJ was the one that was scratching and mixing. We
Mm.
had a group go up there first, right? So them fools up there rapping. We had ladies, titties out. You know what I'm saying? We had dudes buying liquor, champagne bottles, all that in the back. The entire crowd was quiet while they was rapping. Mind you, these dudes were dope,
Mm.
but it was the kind of beats that they was using. Texas just wasn't feeling it.
They just
So
wasn't
they
feeling.
were they was sitting there silent. So they're like, "Yeah, do you feel me?" Everybody looking around. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah, that's fucked
damn." They
up.
like, "Damn, y'all, damn. All right, man. Peace, y'all." They dropped the mic and stuff. Went off looking sad. I said, "Damn." So we get on the mic, they pass it to me, throw the beat on. I immediately start freestyling because I forgot everything I wrote. Everything. I ain't remember nothing. I freestyle, whole crowd went crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's crazy. Okay,
Yeah, that's why I
so
work. But yeah, that's Texas, man. Salute to Texas. You know?
definitely salute to Texas.
Yeah.
So, because of your style and you with the more the gangster vibe, when you perform in different cities and states, do they be set tripping on you, asking you where what you know?
Yeah. I always got motherfuckers asking me where I'm from and shit.
Okay.
My area that I was in, it was Long Beach East Side. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Rest in peace to my uncle. He was from there. But I ain't never gang bang because they would never put me in no shit like that. They
Yeah.
tell me that all the time. They like, nigga, you got homies from 20s, you got homies from instant. You the only little nigga around here that can rap, and you got everybody loving you. They said, hell no, you ain't getting in this shit. It's like,
That's dope. That's dope.
you know
Cause
what I'm saying? Like it was like, nah, you ain't doing this shit. You just gonna rap and do your thing, and we gonna help you get to the top. So I just did my shit, you know what I'm saying? And my uncle helped me along the way before he passed last year. So yeah,
salute to
till that
them.
happened, yeah, I've been wrecking shit.
Yeah, salute to them because a lot of people want to make you try to pick sides and do this and do that, say this and say that,
Right,
but the fact that they want you to follow something that you're good at and and just leave this shit to us, you do your thing. We want to see you make it. It's
right.
rare that that happens. It's rare that that happens.
And I think it was different because they used to see me bring the paper and the pen to the park. So I
Yeah.
go to MLK Park and I'd be writing rhymes on the table, and the OGs be sitting on the table looking at me. They'd be like, "Damn, you see this little nigga right here? See, this what the fuck I'm talking about. He up here just writing, nigga. He ain't saying shit. I'm just writing rhymes, just jotting shit down."
Yeah.
So yeah, they always looked at me like, yeah, this motherfucker eat. And I'd go anywhere around the hood and just bust freestyle. They would just take me places and I'll just freestyle for people. I done freestyle for so many OGs and blew their mind. They was like, yo, call DJ Quick. Put him in the studio with DJ Quick. You know what I'm saying?
That was
Yeah.
another question. If you were to in all of LA, if you had your choice to get
Uh-huh.
one producer to do one single, which producer would you go for first?
If I had the choice,
You had the choice. Anybody in LA.
it's it man, I got shit. I don't even know. That's a hard one. Fuck. I don't know. It's like I want to say Dre, but
Uh-huh.
it's like everybody choose Dre.
Right.
So I'm also thinking like you got DJ Quick, Warren G, Daz, like all
Battle
three of these
Cat.
motherfuckers are like Battle Cat. You
Mm-hmm.
got Battle DJ Pooh. You know what I'm
DJ
saying?
Quick.
It's DJ Yella. It's insane how many, like, I don't even know who the first one I'd go to. Okay, I'd say if I had to choose, it might be Daz.
It might be
It
that.
might be Daz. It might be Daz first because the other shit is going. I want my shit to be leveled up, funky,
Yeah.
funky. And I know Daz. He gonna do it first.
Mm-hmm.
Warren's gonna put together something classic for the next one. DJ
Oh,
Quick gonna put something insane, and I already know
yeah.
Battle Cat gonna make the whole world move. So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah.
yeah. But that's what I do
Dope
though.
shit, bro. I'm glad that I get to learn a little bit more about you, especially in this. Can you talk to us a little bit more about how Hound House got together? Because you got the Hound House Radio and the Hound House Records. How did you guys get this all together?
Well, what I did was for Hound House, I had got that shit together. Man, I started claiming that. I want to say probably about a good 10 years ago.
Hmm.
And I've been putting it in my songs, but I first got my first person when I want to say about 3 years ago, when I was like, all right, fuck it, I'm gonna just take it seriously and like really make this a click. So I went and got my homeboy, Ragdoll, and then I got Fresh Prince, I had a couple of other cats, Almighty Thug, I mean Almo Thug, uh, um, Moji. Y'all know
Moji, I seen
Moji.
him in there.
Yeah, Moji, and and I think that might be it. Oh, my homeboy Big Zo, Big Zo. Yeah, salute to Big
Okay.
Zo. But other than that, yeah, that's the Hound House. And I wanted to put together something ruthless because I'm like, nigga, they already got the dog pound and the dog pound from the '90s. So I already know the older generation. They gonna know that of course way more. This younger
Okay.
generation that's gonna be coming to my TikTok, they're gonna be like, "Where the fuck is the Hound House? Hold on, what's that?" So
Hmm.
I fucked them up with this. Yeah, we become this new generation of our shit.
I love it, man. I love it.
Yeah,
I didn't think nobody was coming with this, and when you came with it, I'm like, is he just playing? This is some TikTok shit, and this is not just TikTok shit. This nigga is real with it.
yeah.
I love
Got
it,
the
man.
whole clique.
I
Yeah,
love
type
it.
shit.
Please keep this shit up, man. Please keep this shit going. Uh, I don't want to take up too much of your night because uh, I want to see you keep going out there. And just like I tell you every time I see you, man, keep going, keep going. I want to see you
Yeah.
freestyle, keep going. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna keep sharing like I was doing. I'm gonna keep tapping that screen like I'm doing. Make sure if anybody on TikTok and you see Woofy Woof on the motherfucking TikTok and he going live and he's spitting them bars, tap that screen, share that shit, follow this nigga, and let me know. Let us know where other places we can follow you at, so everybody else can keep up with what you got going on.
Yeah, y'all check me out on my YouTube. Little Woofy Wolf 94. Well, at Little Woofy Wolf 94. Y'all should see me. It should be the same profile picture that's on
Hmm.
my TikTok page. Y'all can check me out on Spotify, Apple. Y'all just type in Little Woofy Wolf,
Hmm.
and yeah, y'all can follow me on Instagram too, Woofy Wolf 94. So yeah,
Hell yeah,
man.
man. Make sure you
Yeah.
guys go ahead and follow him. Subscribe to his own. I'm going to be doing that because I always subscribe to anybody I put on my podcast. Also, if you start releasing stuff, like of course, I follow you on Instagram too. Make sure y'all do that too. Follow him on Instagram. And I have this thing I do whenever I have people on my podcast. When I say I support your boy, that ain't no fake shit. Anything
Yeah.
you posting, you gonna see that shit reshare on my shit every time, all the time. It's just the way it's gonna go.
That's what's up, man. I appreciate that from the
It's
heart.
just the
Real
way it's
shit.
gonna go. So, I want to let you guys know if you guys came to see this episode because you fuck with Wolfie Wolf and don't know who this nigga is in the mask, could you please do me a favor and subscribe on YouTube on this episode? Hit like on this episode. I know you're here for Wolfie, but I'm trying to make
Yeah,
sure
y'all make sure y'all
everybody
hit that
knows.
like button for my homeboy, and make sure y'all follow my
Hell yeah.
homeboy DJ Lionhead. If you don't know,
Appreciate
now
that,
you know.
man. Because I can't. I can only make this episode get bigger with y'all help. You know what I mean? So make
Yes,
sure you go
sir.
ahead and hit subscribe. So when I share this out, you're gonna be seeing clips of this on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. That's the way I do it. It's an episode gonna be
Yeah,
on YouTube,
post this. Yeah,
and
for
I
sure.
appreciate it, bro. I have one last question to you. I asked everybody this at the end of the episode. I have just one last question for you.
Yeah,
Wolfie Wolf, is there a chance in the future I can get you back on a podcast?
yeah, most definitely. Just hit me up in the
Hell
DM. I got you. Yeah,
yeah, man. We
yeah,
gonna do this. We're gonna do
yeah,
this.
most
I really
definitely. I
appreciate
got you.
you. I appreciate your time, bro, and your information about the skill that you have. Man,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes,
I want
sir.
you to
It is a
enjoy your
pleasure
night.
being here. Salute DJ Lionhead. If you don't know, now you know this is the
Yeah.
show to be on. Like, follow, subscribe to my boy. We gonna make it happen. Another podcast gonna be coming soon. So
Hell
y'all check
yeah.
it out. Little Wuffy Wuff. We in the house
Hell yeah.
94. Yeah.
Okay, y'all. I want to thank you guys for coming to support your boy podcast. Until next time. Peace.